Hello guys, just making another video about two things quickly. One of them is I discovered, where I didn't see, but thanks to my t-shirt being really shitty quality, I saw that I was poisoned or shot, microwaved, or the combination of those. And I will post a picture about that, but I have to take off my t-shirt for that, and I'm on a bus, so I cannot do that right now. But here you just see a rip, and I just thought it's a rip, but I felt like numb in the back of my shoulder there. And when I took off my t-shirt today, I saw that there is like a huge mark there, a burn mark basically, and I felt numb there. So once more I was poisoned, but in such an intensity that the beam actually ripped a hole on my t-shirt, which is not surprising because it's really shit quality, but it's surprising because of the intensity of that fucking beam. And the other thing is I called the UN today, the Human Rights Division, and surprisingly they picked up the phone, which is not the case most of the time. And I talked to the lady, I told everything. I told them that I have a military background, so I know the technology. I told her what's being done to me. I told her what's being done to other people in the US, that they filed a 1.3 billion court case. I told them about targeted justice, and I told them about what crimes are being committed in the UK and in Hungary, in other countries and in the US against innocent people. And she told me that I should exhaust. First she asked about what technology is being used, and I told her that it's satellite-based directed energy weapons, poisons, and all this shit. So the UN cannot say from now on. I mean, I sent emails before, but now for sure UN cannot say that they don't know about this. And if they know about this and they don't stop it, then they are just as responsible as the crime cartel who does this shit. So she told me that I should exhaust first all legal avenues, meaning going to the police, going to court. She emphasized going to court, and I told her that I already took MI5 and GCHQ to court, to the tribunal in the UK. She said, well, okay, then send an email, write everything down that happened to you, as in me, and send an email. And then I told her that, well, I already sent email before, but it didn't reply. And so, well, she said, well, then send another one, and she will forward it to the general whatever person who's responsible for receiving it, and deciding then that they're gonna contact the UK or the Hungarian division of the UN, the appropriate department. So that's kind of what happened now. But at least they picked it up, and at least, you know, if you're a target and you speak English and you can afford a phone call to the UN, they in Switzerland or they're Geneva, yeah. If you can afford a call, I would encourage every targeted individual to make a call, to call them from other countries, tell your name, tell your profession, where you are, your country, and tell them what happens. Because after a while, if they keep getting calls, they have to do something about it. There's no way they can, but if you don't call them, if you're just gonna pray to fucking God and Jesus is not gonna answer you, because if they do, that's probably the crime cartel answering through subliminal messages, so they can numb your brain so you die quietly. But if you want real results, you have to call, you have to do physical action in the real world. You have to call them, and if everyone calls them, or targeted people, they will act. But if you are silent, silence is complicity. If you are quiet and if you are silent, you basically agree to whatever is being done to you. Yeah, so that's basically the quick video that I wanted to make now. At least something.